Why is this quarter that you just reported important? Like, I feel like it's a signal moment in the timeline of computing.
Well, I think it's not so much the quarter that's important, it's the year. And for us, this is a year where we're refreshing our product line really across the board. We have Haswell coming in at the high end of the market. That enables these great 2-in-1 computers with great graphics, great battery life. We have Bay Trail computers coming in the back half of this year that start to enable new price points in the computing market. And we refresh our product line in phones and tablets as well. And so for us, this year is really a product story. And I think this quarter was a nice proof point as we got some products in the market and some key design wins like the Samsung Galaxy tablet.
It's stunning, the fall off in PC sales. Is PC growth ever going to come back to what it used to be?
You know, this is an industry that's marked by transitions. And so, if you think about the PC as being the classic computer that, you may have used 2 or 3 years ago, no, I think that device declines. But I think it's replaced by things like 2-in-1s and ultrabooks and convertibles and other ultra-mobile devices. And so I think it's an ever-evolving market.
There's still a PC on every desktop. And that doesn't seem like it's going to go away.
Yeah, but
the growth rates are just falling off a cliff.
But if you go back 10 years, those PCs would have been desktop PCs. If you go back 5 years, those PCs were kind of big, luggable notebook PCs. Today, what they are these really sleek devices. And so I think you're seeing a transition of the classic PC market transitioning into these kinds of things. And I think when you think about the next couple of years, the device that you want is going to be the best of both. It's going to be this great thin and light notebook computer, and it's going to be a great tablet.
You guys have been at mobility for a long time. What's to give you the confidence that this time, you've been making mobile acquisitions going back more than a decade, that this time you've got something figured out that you didn't? What's different this time?
Well, for us, it's really been a question about how do we leverage our manufacturing leadership in terms of how we target our designs. And so, just to step back, we've got this great manufacturing leadership that's actually been extending over the rest of the industry. What that allows us to do is it allows us to invest that leadership in one of 3 ways, either more performance, lower power, or lower cost. What you've seen us do over the last couple of years, remember it takes us a couple of years to get a design to the marketplace, is increasingly we're investing that manufacturing capability in driving into lower power devices.
Which is great for mobility stuff, but why is that different than what you were doing 8 years ago or 10 years ago?
I think it's just how we're targeting our designs and really focused on that market with the full might of the company and the full power of our manufacturing engine. And I think the thing that should give you the confidence, the thing that gives me the confidence is the kinds of designs that we're winning, right? We're winning phone designs. We won an iconic tablet design with the Samsung Galaxy tablet. And you can see the PC market transitioning from desktops to notebooks to now these 2-in-1s, very thin and light, sleek devices, and that's happening because of our product line.
So you've gotten some big design wins, but the market share, the sales numbers weren't there. I mean, I saw you mentioned that Samsung Galaxy tablet. I saw it heavily discounted at Costco last weekend. Is that just because it's early, or what?
Just coming into the market. Yeah, in terms of share, you would measure our share in phones as being close to 0 today. You'd measure our share in tablets as being some low number. But Intel doesn't enter into markets to have small amounts of share. We enter into them to be a big player. What you've heard from the management team, in particular what you've heard from Brian, is we're going to use the full might of the company to focus on the ultra-mobile market, to focus on phones and tablets, and we're really just starting.
It's also intriguing to me how your product line is a lot more broad than it's been since I've looked at it in terms of everything, chips for everything. Is that, there are some who say really focus on just a few designs and make those the best and the cheapest. Certainly yields get higher that way. Tell me about the advantages of going broad.
Well, it actually comes down to the fact that I think the most interesting thing that's happening right now is that the market for devices that compute and are connecting to the internet is just exploding. And so we're taking our manufacturing capability and we're focusing it across that broad spectrum of devices. The common features there are that they all require leadership silicon, but they use that silicon in different ways. They may use it to drive power down, they may use it to drive cost down, they may use it to drive performance up.
Well, they all want more performance, they all want less power.
Well, but for different segments of the market, you balance the equation differently. And Intel, I think, is the only planet on the company that can target that broad range of devices that are computing and connecting to the internet and bring a great solution into every segment of the market.